welcome to Motivational Monday. Y'all, it's just so exciting to be with you guys here on Monday. For those of you that aren't familiar with who I am Deborah Franklin. I work with high achieving Christian women to help them to tell their stories and to increase their VIP status. That means their visibility, their influence, and their profits. Y'all, that is what I'm here for. But tonight, I want to talk to you. Just want to talk to you and just have a good conversation. Feel free to chime in. This is an open forum. I want to hear from you because one thing that I've been hearing over the course of the past couple of days and what's been going on. And if I just told somebody, if I hear this one more time, I'm gonna scream. Life is life. What does that really mean? I'm so tired of hearing people say that. And it's almost getting to the point, it's an excuse that they're using. And I'm like, why do you keep saying that? All of us have trials and tribulations. All of us have things that pop up. All of us are going through something. But why is it that now everybody wants to say life is just lifing? That is true on so many levels, but guys, that does not give you the permission to give up. It does not give you the permission to slow down. It does not give you permission to not operate in the vision that God has given you to do. It does not give you permission not to show up for yourselves, because when you keep saying life is life, you start using it to have a bad attitude. You start using it to talk to people any kind of way. You start using it to be nasty. You start using it not to be able to go out and function in your business. You start using it just so you can just be ugly to people for no doubt blasted reason. You stop using life is life and say that God has given me challenges. Why? What if Job did that? And that's what when people kept saying that, that's what started to blow my mind. I started to think about, what if Job had just said life is life and it just said, okay, you done took my children, you done took my wife. You don't know, the wife stayed. The wife was a doubter. He should have got another, but that's another story. And your friends are telling you to doubt. Your friends are telling you to stop. But all you do is, you got something in you that just keeps moving. Have you ever thought, I'm going to go to the word for you. Have you ever thought about, in Job 1, it says, one day, Job 1:6, one day angels came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came with them. The Lord said to Satan, where you come from? Satan answered the Lord, from roaming throughout the earth, going back and forth on it. Then the Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant John? This is no one on earth like him. He is blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil. Guess what? Put your name in there. Have you ever decided my servant Deborah? Have you ever decided my servant Lisa? Have you ever decided my servant Amy? Have you ever decided my servant Madonna? Have you ever decided my servant Tracy? Have you ever decided my servant JC? Have you ever decided anybody? Put your name in that. Do you think that God has been setting you up for greatness, but you let the trials and the tribulations, the things that are going around you, to distract you off of where you should be going? You took that time that you should have been working. You should have been pushing through. Am I sitting up here telling you, you think I'm over here not experiencing things? Or do you think that I'm sitting over here not feeling like I'm about to lose my mind? Sometimes I'm challenged with fighting off depression. Sometimes I'm challenged with trying not say the wrong thing. Sometimes I'm challenged, and what I need to do for myself and others is like I feel obligated to do things, and I know that I have to do it because God has showed me and told me that I'm doing it, and I know that I'm called to it. I just have to show up and do it and be about it, and that's what you have to start doing, because you cannot continue to let the life keep life, and you have got to take control. Pull your life back, pull your strength back, pull your anointing back, pull it back, because you got to take control, because the devil has no way, no form on you. That distraction is coming to move you out of your space. You have got to know that it's time for you to take your life back. It's time for you to take your time back. It's time for you to reclaim your time, reclaim your business, reclaim your ministry, reclaim what God has showed you to do, but you have let everything around you take you off. Because even Job, when he lost his children, he lost his health. He couldn't do anything. Everything the servants kept telling him one thing after another, one thing after another. But you know what he said? The Lord, he said, naked I came. And then he said, I'm just going to rip off my robe. And they shaved his head. And he fell to the ground in worship. Y'all, you got to worship during this time. You've got to worship during this time. He said, naked I came from my mother's room, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised. That is the key when you start to see life is life. You have got to know that it is time for you to go forth and praise his name of God, because you have been chosen for this. Yes, life is life, but you got to praise your way through it. Because I'm going to be honest with you. It always looks the worst before it gets better. It always, the trials and the tribulations. Can I look? Let me just be transparent. Some of y'all know that we getting ready to go on missions. And is life lifing around me? Absolutely. I was sitting up here trying to figure out where the rest of this is coming from, where this is coming from, where that is coming from. If you just joining, please let me know who you are and where you're joining from, and make sure you go back and catch the replay, because you getting ready to come out of this situation that you're in, because you keep thinking that life is life, but in all actuality, you should be praising God for letting you even have life. And I was like, my God, what is going on? I don't understand why things keep getting challenged and challenged and challenged. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. But when I start to think about Job, y'all, it just messed me up. This is our time to be praising. This is not our time to give up. This is not our time to stop. This is not our time to start it and not finish it. We have got to see it through. Now, you might have to make a pivot? Absolutely. But everything doesn't need a pivot. Sometimes you got to do it, pain and all. Whatever is going on, you have got to show up and be who God has truly anointed and called you to be. You have got to show up in that room. You have got to show up in that meeting. You have got to show up in that ministry. You have got to show up at your job with a better attitude, with a better mindset. Start to think on those things that are good. Think on those things that are worthy. Think on those things that are powerful. Think on those things that are going to empower you to really go out and walk in what you have been called to do. Don't let the distractors of life take you out, because I don't want you to miss it in this season. Y'all, this is our season to rise up and give God all the glory. I know that sounded a little cliche, but in order for you to win, you got to know it's just like in any game. There's going to be some pitfall. I don't care whether you're playing football, baseball, soccer. It doesn't matter. There's some pain that goes through that. You might get hit with the ball. You might get hit with somebody else, but something's going to be there to try to keep you from getting, especially in baseball, to keep you from getting to that base. In basketball, to keep you from making that basket. In soccer, to keep you from getting that goal. Something's going to be there to block you. Something's going to be there to distract you. But you got to do what? You got to bob and weave. You got to bob and weave, because you are going to make it through this next season. And I promise you, it's gonna blow your mind. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, is what I'm seeing right now, what God is showing me is blowing my mind on so many levels. Y'all, we got so many things that are happening right now with Church Girl CEO. And I tell this with everybody because we are only, what, 3 years old. And this is how I know that you can do it. Y'all, we've been on missions, not once, not twice, but we're getting ready to go for our third time. We've had workshops, we've had conferences, we've had training. We have did all of this in less than 2 years. We got a magazine, y'all. I need y'all to go visit the website so you can see what we got going on churchgirlceo.org. Y'all, we got so many things that are going on, and we need your support. We need you here with us in order to help us to continue to grow. And y'all, then we got a meeting at the round table. Because you're thinking that life is life, you really need to join us on Saturday morning, May 3rd. And I said, no, Saturday morning, May 27th, because that's when we're going to sit at the round table and we're going to discuss how life is life, but how we're going to overcome it and make it to that next level. Because, and no, if you are just starting in business, been in business, just starting coaching, just new author, whatever, wherever you are, this round table is a place for you to be. Because if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you want to share something, this is the time for you to join us, because I'm gonna tell you right now, these panelists are off the chain. And when I can tell you, life has been lifing for them as well. Life has been lifing, and they're going to be able to share with you what did they do to keep their head above water when life was lifing. What did they do to keep their head above water when life was lifing? And so sometimes you just need to know that you are not the only one, because now, y'all, it is time for you to amplify your gift, amplify your voice in the marketplace. You have got to amplify. People have got to hear you, and they have got to see you. And I just want you to join us at the round table again on May 27th at 9 a.m. Yeah, I said it, 9 a.m. We're going to get up early in the morning and we're going to knock this thing out. And I want to see you there. So, guys, check this out. All right, y'all. Hey, I told y'all this panel is going to be fire. You don't want to miss it. You got to be in the place. May 27th, 9 a.m. is going to be virtual. I want you to join us. We want everybody to claim their seat at the round table. If you are just catching this replay, you got to go back and catch it from. You're just joining me. Go back and catch this replay. When I tell you we are getting over, we are changing our mindset. Yes, life is life, but we getting ready to produce. We getting ready to produce what we have been said. Our fruit will be known throughout the earth. Well, guys, I love you to life, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Have a great one. Peace.